Sandy, the my favorite shark movie ended up becoming The Meg, and now we're about to see part 2. So the question is, do you think it's gonna be good?
I always feel like the second one's never as good as the first, so.
All right, well, we'll see, because the second one looks silly as hell. The trailers look just dumb, but we'll see. But guys, we are back at the movies. Check it out. Oh yeah. All right, here's what's funny. We're walking out, and we're not going to see the Meg because it was packed, and the only seats that was available was like in the front. Well, not in the front, but the very bottom row before you go to the front. And when right before we went to get it, the lady was like, "Oh, sorry, that was just taken." So honestly, I'm a little pleased. Well, not pleased, I can't see the movie today, but that I like the movies, and I like that the movies is doing good. And so ever since the Barbie movie was like super sold out, it's kind of cool though to know that, man, the movie theater is back, baby. So
Barbie
Sandy
brought it back.
I guess that's, wow, I can't believe the Meg was sold out. Or, you know, there was no 2 seats.
No two seats together.
All right, guys.
And there was barely any seats left.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see it tomorrow. All right, check it out, guys. We are back. We're gonna try this again. Going to see the Meg, but it's Sunday, and it's just a 12 o'clock showing, so we should be good. All right, so we got some popcorn and a soda. We are good. Let's do it. All right, guys, let's do the review for the Meg Part 2, and I want to start with the story. The story to me was kind of lackluster. I think primarily because the first story was so good, with the whole sci-fi of going down, and there's a certain layer at the bottom of the ocean that's still water, but it's so cold you gotta kind of pierce through it, and prehistoric things down there just won't come up, but if you pierce it, they might come up. So seeing how cool that was, them trying to add on to that just kind of fell flat. To be honest with you, they try to do the same thing, but you already seen it done before, so it really just didn't reel you in. And on top of that, it was a more human layer to the story on top of like the sharks and stuff like that. And honestly, I just didn't think that really reeled it in. So personally, that's only gonna give this thing 1 kick. All right, so with that being said, let's get into the expectations. And personally, this just under met my expectations. Like my expectations is here, it was about here. So it didn't meet and it didn't exceed. And the reason being is they pretty much, they tried to add on to something that I think they did a great job at, but they just couldn't take it to the next level. Like, what we seen in part 1 ended up being my favorite shark movie of all time. The pacing was really good, but this movie, because it was also a little layer of humans, I won't, you know, this is spoiler free, but I just felt like it was too much space in between holding on the edge of your seat. So personally, it just didn't meet my expectations. So I still only got to give this 1 kick. Alright, so when it comes to entertainment, this is where I usually get excited, I get hyped up. But honestly, the entertainment in this was good. There was moments where I was on the edge of my seat, waiting to see what would happen. But it just, I guess it's because the first one I thought was so good. Again, when I say pacing, I mean, in the first one, like, for me, every 20 minutes, you were waiting for something crazy to happen, and it was just like, oh, snap, oh, my God. In this one, it was just a lot of space in between, and because they kind of added a little bit of the human layer and not just so much the sharks, it kind of was, you know, it just didn't have that same feeling as part 1. And on top of that, I feel like they was trying to make this Fast and Furious with sharks, to be honest with you. It was like crazy, over the top, you know, the stunts and stuff. And I get it, they got Jason Statham, so he had to have a little level of, you know, his action and stuff. But it just felt a little weird. And I think maybe the first movie is just one of those movies you do once and it comes off right. And then you just can't really do it again. Because you got to try to find a way in that sci-fi-ish of all the way down. There's these prehistoric things coming up, and then you want to take it to the next level, and I think that just allows you to compound stuff on top of what you already did right, and you end up making you did it wrong. So personally, the entertainment was good. I mean, it still was that blockbuster summer movie, big explosions, action, but it just fell short because it was trying to do something that was already done, and it just didn't do it as good. I mean, you know what? I'll still give it 2 out of 3 kicks. So guys, thank you for watching the video. If you got to this part of the video, make sure you hit that like button. I actually want to see if I could get at least 20 likes on all my videos. That would be super cool. But with that being said, subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week. Daily videos. Subscribe. Make sure you guys go to the home page of my channel and scroll down. You'll see the new format. You'll get an idea of the different type of contents I put out for all the different type of people and a different type of genre. And also you get an idea of the different times I do content, because I do live streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But with that being said, this video was epic because I'm a cowboy. Oh man. And now your mama knows.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh man!
And now your mama knows.